to the show. It's a fine pleasure for me seeing you again. We've been off the air and we've enjoyed our new year so far. We watched a lot of Taylor Swift, and I am really tired of it at this point. And it's beginning to look like this year's Super Bowl is going to be another Taylor Swift concert. Like we haven't seen those before. And again, Lamar Jackson couldn't save the Raiders. How dare he play? Anyway, if you haven't noticed, we changed our little thing here. We moved actually downstairs to the facility of the district building. We used to be in the upper level. Now we moved down here to a downstairs part where we have infamous amount of space to do anything, and we have an entire little room filled with so many equipment, and we also saved a spot over there for Ryan to do his afternoon tango dance lessons. And well, before we came down here, I was actually pretty terrified, and I was shocked to come over here because it looked like an old serial killer's abandoned basement. It was that terrifying, and I regret coming here to this day. But thank goodness, with all the stuff in here, it doesn't look too creepy, and they really should put some paint on that wall, but I'm not going to complain about it anymore. Well, anyway, oh boy, I don't know what else to talk about. We have a great show, and I hope you stay tuned and you watch me humiliate myself again. And we have a great guest here on our show. I forgot her name, but we won't talk about it until we get into the show. But anyway, we have a great show. We have a new segment out, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight on the program, Frances Cooke will be here to talk to us about her life in broadcasting, and I'm sure that'll be quite fun and interesting. We have some very fun and interesting things coming up here on the program. I'd like to announce our sponsor here tonight, to the makers of HyperX. It's not just any old headset, it's the best heavyweight sound that'll make your ears bleed heavily that you'll just want to buy it. HyperX, you just need it. There you go. Quite a brand there. Now, as I mentioned before, we moved downstairs to this wonderful little wide space facility that used to be, which by the way used to be an old parking garage space here. And we'd like to take a moment now and show you around the whole place. Of course, as you can see here, this is our little studio set. We decorated a little bit of it, and we brought everything that was upstairs in the second level. We brought it down here onto this fine floor. And let me just show you a little bit of what we have here. As you can see, this is the desk. This is what really is behind here. We got some prop plants, not really real ones, but you know, they're there for the decoration. Also, I'd like to take you a little bit here behind what happens here as behind the stage. As you can see, there really isn't much here. This is like a little, sort of like a little kitchen thing. They're still trying to clean up everything in here because, you know, they had a bunch of stuff down there, and you know, they moved down here. And this is what we have. And I usually, before the show starts, I made a little hallway here where I come behind the set. I come over here, I do my last minute reviews on the monologues, and then after that, the show starts, and then eventually I come out right here, and voila, I do the show right here. And right here, this is our little camera equipment, a lot of technical stuff. Be careful, don't touch it, you'll get electrified and then I'll get sued. But this is what they have right here so far. This is what they're using to film the show. They have this little ATEM camera board here. This is what they use to fix the whole this is what they use to switch the cameras. So like now, this is camera 3, and this is camera 2. This is the camera we're going to use to record our guest. And then this, of course, is camera 1, which is my camera, which is obviously this camera right here. Now then, since this is a little classroom area they designed here a little bit. It's not very interesting, but you know, it is what it is. And then here, of course, they have more cables, wires, and stuff. They're still trying to clean this thing up because, you know, we had so much things upstairs, and they had everything. Also, take a look at this here. You could never have enough water bottles in this nice facility. You have to have a lot of water bottles. You could never stress the amount of water that people need to survive, especially down here since it gets really hot and they have to dehydrate themselves, and you could never have enough water here. So now that's there, and this is a little classroom thing that they use here. I don't know. Also, take a look at this. This is Justin and Ryan's office. Before they came down here, this place looked like a dump. It just looked like an old abandoned hospital. And they came in, and they said that they were going to use this place for their office. And when they first brought me down here, I said, "You're really going to use this place as an office?" But as you can see, they painted the walls a little bit. They added some furniture. They added the couch, this thing. They added their desks. And they added movie posters there. We have Star Wars. I think that's Legend of Zelda. That's Indiana Jones. What is this? Monty Python's Flying Circus. That's a good movie, by the way. And then, of course, some video game posters here that they had it here. Let's take you over here to this area. Hi, how are you? This right here, I don't know what this used to be. I think this was part of an old classroom. As you can see, they haven't done so much work down here. These are some old desks here, an old projector. There's an old clock that doesn't work. And then, of course, you know, it leads down to here. This, of course, I don't know what this is. This controls the whole building. So, you know, we can't shut it off. Otherwise, the whole building is gone without power. And that right there, this is our whole little building here. This used to be an old parking garage. It was underground, and they came in and they added some carpet here, and they painted the walls and everything. And we were like, oh, take a look at this here. Just one more thing here. This is our podcast station. As you can see here, they bought some new furniture here. They got the nice couch, got the tables here, some headsets. They got that thing over there, the TV. They have a lamp over there. I don't know if it works, but we'll pretend it does. And then here is where they come in and they do their podcast. They do this apparently every Wednesday, and they talk about a different topic, and they do it here, or they could do it over there. And that pretty much is the whole building. So it was nice to come down here and bring everything down here and check the whole place out. Before we came down here, this used to be an old classroom for special ed kids, but they moved out, and we moved back in here, and that's pretty much the whole place. And I hope that little tour sort of made you wonder a little bit about what we've done with the place, but it looks great. And well, that wraps this one up. So thank you for visiting us on this little tour of our little amazing studio. However, not too amazing, but you know, we won't argue the fact. But thank you for coming, and we'll be right back with Francis Cooke.